And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon White Wedlocke Challenge. Ah, yeah. So, if you guys haven't been watching the past few episodes, well, firstly, why would you do that? This is kind of like an episodic thing. You're kind of missing half the stuff. Secondly, you may be wondering, what the heck has happened? Where's my team gone? This is my new team now. We've kind of had terrible, terrible things happen over the past two episodes. We've lost 2/3 of our original team. And now we're in the process of training everyone up again. So we now have Oxygen paired with Etrium. We've got Titanium, the Palpitoad, paired with Tin the Timber. And Dysprosium, the Darumaka, paired with Dobnium the Ducklet. So, we got some training to do. And I figured that this is probably a good time to do what I've been saying I was gonna do for a really long time, and that is to backtrack back to all the trainers that I have yet to face, and just explore areas I haven't really been to yet. There's been a few things I've skipped because I've been worried about level limits and all that crazy stuff, and I think maybe you might be able to get some cool items there, but to be honest, I just want an episode where nothing dies. It's been quite the experience for me lately, so what we're gonna do is we're going to go to Route 3 because there were definitely some school children that we could take down. It's kind of a messed up sentence when I think about it. And now, after that, I think we can go to the outside of Pinwheel Forest because there's definitely some things there that we can pick up. And then there's some trainers in skyscrapers in Castelia City, and we'll do that. And we will go back to Route 4, the scene of horror for Polonium, because there is something left to take down there, but I just gotta be super careful. And then I guess Relic Castle is a thing to do, but I don't know if we could fit that in this episode. It's gonna be kind of a weird episode. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna see, based on the TMs we have, who can learn what. I don't remember if I taught Titanium Return. Well, that answers that question. So did I want to put Return back on Oxygen? That might be something I want to do. I can't remember what I taught you. I taught you Revenge. I'll keep Revenge on you, it's fine. You're a pretty vengeful soul, Oxygen. You've seen a lot of stuff, man. Dig could be cool, depending on what can learn it. Tin can learn Dig. Let's teach Tin Dig. Tin Dig. Well, we're not going to use Bide, so that's getting out of here. Absolutely. I realised, by the way, that I probably should have waited until this episode before going on to Route 6 and trying that encounter out. Because it's no longer hailing. I might have had a better chance at going for that dealing, but, you know, it's done now. Kind of sucks I missed out on it. Either way, it has Leech Seed, so it's kind of a tricky encounter anyway, but I really should have waited. Alright, what else can we teach? Thief? I don't know why we're encouraging our Pokemon to be hoodlums, but we don't need to teach that to anything. Echoed Voice. I'm trying to remember what everyone's natures were. Now, I know Titanium, you have a disappointingly low special attack, and you're supposed to be a special attacker, so it's going to have to work with that. And you have moves that aren't very accurate. I don't know when you get Surf. That would be cool to have. Tin, you're obviously the attacker. Dysprosium, you are obviously the attacker. Wow, your special attack is... I mean, it's not supposed to be there. Let's be real now. Your attack is where it's at. Oh, and you do have Hustle, so it boosts the attack stat even more, but it does lower accuracy. So regardless of the fact that these have 100 accuracy, it means nothing, man. Because you could miss at any point, which actually could be pretty bad. In fact, your attack is really good too, Tin. And you have Guts, so if you have a status problem, then you get more attacks, so that's pretty good. And Dobnium gets good old Kina. And you will be used for special attacks more, so I should keep that in mind. Now, was I looking for Echoed Voice? Do I even want to teach anything Echoed Voice? Depends what I can learn, I guess. Titanium! No, let's not do that. We have Return. Overall, that'll be a better move. Retaliate? It's kind of just a nice move to have. It's not just for vengeful purposes, either. Now, Rock Throw could be good. Against, what, flying types? But why would I have you out against a flying type is my main question, whereas you have Wake Up Slap and Low Kick, which could be pretty good. Whereas Rock Throw is just a throw. And I can't remember, it's good against ice, but fighting is good against ice. And fire, but dig is good against fire, so we're getting rid of Rock Throw. With Retaliate, I really need to stop rolling my R like that. I do it every time I say a word of an R in it. Okay, so what else can we have? I very much doubt anything going to Volt Switch, but we'll see. Nope. And Struggle Bug. Why I would teach anything Struggle Bug, I don't know, even if it could learn it. Work Up. That could be quite good. I'm guessing Tin. Yeah, Tin, you can learn it. Right, Tin, you're getting this moves today. Now, the question is, do I want to keep Low Kick or Wake Up Slap? I think I want to keep Wake Up Slap. So get rid of Low Kick. Which could have been useful, but I'm willing to take that gamble. I mean, do we really need to give Dysprosium Work Up? What's happening anyway? Headbutt and Facade are both 100. I don't think you need Work Up. I think we'll be alright without it. And Grass Knot would also be kind of cool. But it's special based. Oxygen, would you benefit from Grass Knot? I don't think we need to teach it. We just have Cut. I don't actually intend on teaching anything this. And only Oxygen can learn it anyway. That means I can't go back to my tree spot back in the dream world. Because to do that, I definitely needed Phosphorus. Oh man, I'm so sad Phosphorus is gone. Phosphorus was around for so long. Oh boy. I need to find my way out of here. Across the bridge we go. Fact, I suppose what we're going to do first, I don't know if I actually went over this. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to train everyone a bit because we're going to have to do it anyway before the gym. So, that is what we're going to do. I'm going to get everyone to level 25. And then we're going to do the old backtrack. And then that'll probably be the episode of backtracking. Just so you guys know, I don't intend on going any further throughout the plot yet. Hopefully next time, we'll have rebuilt our team and we'll be in a good position to take down Team Plasma. That is the idea. I should probably switch Oxygen in front. What items do you guys have? I want to make sure I run from random things. You have the Eviolite, you have the Smoke Ball, you have the Oran Berry. I'm going to give you the Quick Claw. I'm not actually going to leave just yet because I know we have to navigate past some trainers on the upcoming route, so I want to do that first before suddenly jumping away. We're going to head back across this bridge up here. The Drawbridge of Doom. Oh, and of Health Wings apparently. I don't think these guys fight you. I feel like I ran past all of them trying to find Dubnium, but it wasn't to be. I mean, we found Dubnium. That was the part that was B. I don't know what that sentence meant. Okay, let's be careful. And continue to be careful. And get out of here. Oh man, that was really smooth. I don't know why I went so kamikaze with that. That was mental. Okay, let's do this now. I'm going to head back. And once we're done training, I'll see you guys when that happens. And then we'll go over the game plan. And this is why I decided to do level 25. Ah, yeah. Oh, Tin, we've known you only very briefly, and yet here we are. We're upgrading your plank of wood into something much more sturdy. Ah, yeah, girder! Oh, man. I don't think I've ever really used a girder. Both the physical object and the Pokemon, so I'm having a good time here. Oh man, let's check you out now, Tin. Yeah! Oh man, what is your stat distribution, good sir? That's pretty good. Your attack is 65. In fact, what I talked about, that's pretty good. That's really good. That's the best on our team. That's fantastic. And your defenses aren't too shabby. You know, your other stats aren't the worst thing I've ever seen in comparison with other Pokemon I've had. I think we're in a good place. So now these guys level 25. I think they're all quite cool in their own way. So we're getting somewhere with this. We're going to head back to the beginning of route number 3, and we're going to go take on some trainers in what will be the beginning of our backtracking. So I'll see you guys then. Oh yeah, man, I never thought I'd have to come back to this place so much, but we're here. So we're going to go now to Route 3 and take on what is, I assume, is the daycare center. We're going to use these guys first of all. And then we've got some guys in the forest to fight. I mean, we can always alternate everyone. Everyone's at a decent enough level. I just don't want to have tragedy happen, man. Okay, so you have the Eviolite. I think, Dubnium, you would do well with the Mystic Water right about here. I mean, hopefully our levels are fine anyway. I might even want to lead with you, just in case. So I apologise if I don't feel or sound fantastic, because I've been ill, yay. So I was really ahead on episodes. I was like 5 episodes ahead of what you guys were seeing. I had like recorded all that way up. But I'm now at a point where tomorrow I'm supposed to be releasing episode 15. Oh man, so I'm not in a good way now. So I'm trying to make sure that you guys keep the episode every 3-a-day thing going. We'll see how it goes. Been coughing quite a lot, my nose is a bit snuffly, but I'm feeling alright other than that, so hopefully this will not impact things. So, it's been a long time. Let's check out the daycare. We definitely saved you. I definitely saved you. And I guess I could have put guys here this whole time. Sometimes they let us play with Pokemon until that one time, and now they won't let us do it again. When I picked up the Pokemon I left in the daycare, it learned different moves than I knew before it left there. Pokemon can only learn 4 moves, so you have to be careful, man. I feel like I should have got a refund on that. I don't think we need to put anything actually in the daycare. I also wonder how many trainers there are here. Pokemon battling is very popular at this daycare. If you do go in the playground, you'll be pestered into battling. That sounds just like my kind of dealio. This music seems unnecessarily dramatic. I feel invincible because I'm surrounded by the smiles of children and Pokemon. If only life worked that way, huh? Sadly, not to be. We're probably going to defeat you. So, you guys might be wondering why I'm even bothering with these areas, considering how high level I am now. It's mostly because I'm hoping that we can get some cool items. Because I'm sure we've missed out on some TMs at some point, as well as potentially just berries, so I kind of want to make the most of it. Oh, and a Munna. And I also just kind of want to test out my new guys, see how much they do. Ideally, trying to avoid the risk of imminent death as well. So I'd like this episode to be as much of a procession as possible. But we'll see. Speak while making eye contact and express your feelings to each other. You didn't do either of those things. Well, I'm sorry, I'm a mute. Hey trainer, have a battle with me. Sure, I mean, I don't know why you even allowed Pokemon anyway. Doyle. But I guess it's time. And a Panpour. That's kind of one of the reasons I avoided here in the first place. There are a lot of monkeys here. And they could be of all sorts of varieties. So hopefully this does a decent amount. Oh yeah, not a problem. Good job, Dubnium. Now, Dubnium and Dysprosium, I think both evolve at the same level. That's not until 35, so I don't think we're going to use you against the next gym at all. But you guys would be a good pairing to have around again. It's mostly the rock type stuff that's kind of worrying. I've been floating around the idea of using these two for the upcoming gym, so I'd be interested to see how they do here. Trainer, I want to play with you. I mean, not enough that you had the default exclamation mark appear above your head, Wendy. Oh, okay, now we're having a fire-on-fire battle, I see. Alright, Dysprosium, this ball seems really unsuiting for you. I guess we go headbutt. Oh yeah, so Dysprosium tried to learn Work Up by level up, so I just decided to teach it anyway, just because I felt like it was fate at that point. I guess my main concern is that Dysprosium might miss a lot, but who knows. Take this, Hyper Beam! Oh boy, I'm glad I leveled up now. I don't think you have anything of Hyper Beam at all, Tully. Indeed, we have to round off this monkey trio somehow. I guess this is just the way it has to be. It is time for a Fire Punch. That was totally set for me to miss then, but it didn't, so I'm not complaining. Whoops, yippee! Did we get that reference? I don't know very much about Pokemon, so I just want to use really cool moves, man. Well, you didn't get to use any, so... Oh man, did I actually, like, fully slide down that? No, you can kind of just walk up and down the slide. Alright. I wish I had that power. It's like magnetic boots or something, or someone's wearing the wrong trousers. They don't seem to be healthy. Let them rest here. Oh, okay. Apparently that's a thing that I did not know was here. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Sometimes I don't remember if I remember things. I am familiar with double battles. You're well aware that double battles are Pokemon battles where each side uses 2 Pokemon, hence the name. Hey, seriously, guys are all just little boys, you got that right. I happen to be the daughter of the couple running the Pokemon daycare next door. I know, it's sweet, isn't it? I mean, everyone's daughter of someone. Parents and daughter all bringing up youngsters for a living. Helping Pokemon and people grow up healthy is a wonderful thing, so don't go murdering anymore. I'm trying my best. Rawr! I'll run, you gonna chase me? No, I'm good. Wait, what was that? They like delivered some sort of emotional soliloquy afterwards. Yeah, yeah! Alright, that's all you have to say. Alright, well, there was nothing of worth here, so our next destination is going to be to Pinwheel Forest. I was going to cut, but there's actually no real need to do that. I wonder, though, if there are any items here. Do I have repels? This would be a good time to use them. And I do. I have a single repel. I mean, I'm sure I could handle this double grass now, but we're going to check if anything's here, and it is not. I don't know, like, how high the levels of grass Pokemon are, as in Pokemon in the double grass. But I feel like I just kind of want to avoid that anyway. Either way. It might be worth stocking up on more repels here, because I don't think I own any. And I could definitely do with some. And then we're probably going to explore a lot of this forest coming up. So, what do we have? We have various repels. Oh, I already have 4. Okay, well, let's get another 6, just to give a nice whole round powered number. And maybe we want to give tin some use. So maybe we want to take that away from you and give it to you. Let's get that Eviolite going. I really should be putting the amulet coin on, but I suppose the money is quite meager here. And what do you have, Titanium? That sound! I don't know if it's just me, but it sounds like my phone is vibrating whenever I hear that sound. Listen. I'm pretty sure that that's exactly what's happening. Alright, so we're going to give you the Mystic Water. We haven't really used you either, Titanium, so maybe we'll switch you in. But I'm kind of wary about some of the Pokemon in this upcoming route, and I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, we're probably going to be super high level anyway. But I seem to remember there being some difficult trainers here, so we'll find out. And I'm quite relieved to do this, because I've been running past these guys this whole time. I don't think you were even a trainer, though. Yo, traveling trainer, are your Pokemon getting stronger? Slowly but surely. This might come in handy. Rock Smash! Aw, yeah. Alright, so that's good to have, I guess. I mean, it's actually not a brilliant move, but we'll see what can learn it, just in case. And Titanium can learn it. Tin can learn it, unsurprisingly. I don't know how useful it would be on either of those. Oxygen has revenge on her mind, so it's also kind of weird how this has worked out. So all my pairs are now of actual opposite genders, which is not how I have this wedlock set up, but that's what's happening. It's kind of weird. How's it going? If you go straight, it doesn't take long, but if you go the wrong way, it's a maze. Is Pinwheel Forest a path or a maze for you? Oh, definitely a path. Right, I'm pretty sure you fight me, and I've been walking past you this whole time, so it's finally time. Are you going deeper into Pinwheel Forest, or are you going to sit out here and chill to this jamming piano song? Either way, unless you're tough, you'll be rooted to the spot. Just like Ingrain. Aw, yeah. Alright, Nurse Sherry, what do you have? Oh, this is not the right Pokemon for me. Alright, Tin, you've got to get out of here. Alright, Titanium, it's time to use you, I guess. Now, Muna could be pretty dangerous because it has loads of sleep moves. But I'm confident. Okay, let's go for Psybeam. We should be fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine. It is time for the muddiest of waters. Gross. Titanium, you might be something that also misses. Oh, and a crit though. That is not something to shake a stick at. Oh my, you are indeed quite tough. Oh, to make your Pokemon healthy. Well, that's good because I need it. Oh man, good times. Alright, well, that's good to know that she's there. There's a small child. Let's see what you have to say. They wear hard hats for some reason. Hi, trainer. Please show me what kinds of Pokemon you're training. Mostly water types somehow. I don't really know how this has worked out. Juliet. Is the other kid Romeo now? Alright, Tin. Time to smack this thing. It's a lack of fairy type. Literally, we're going to use Wake Up Slap. Oh, it stun spored. Well, Tin, this actually kind of helps you out because you have guts. You got some guts there, boy. I was kind of confident you would have taken that thing down anyway. Pet a little. We're definitely not switching out. That would be a terrible maneuver, so it's Wake Up Slap time. Oh, that's ugly. Okay, Tin, I kind of... Okay, we're good. That could have been nerve-wracking. I don't trust Leech Seed. It makes me just remember the dealing I could have had. I really wish I hadn't rushed in and tried to catch that Pokemon. I really wish I would have leveled up because I would have quite liked just to... I mean, firstly, just to have a Pokemon. And then also, it being a dealing would have been pretty cool. But again, dealing would have been too useful in the upcoming gyms anyway. So I'm not going to complain too much. I want to see what's down here. Well, we'll never know. Let's fight this trainer instead. Hi, trainer. I'll let you see what kind of Pokemon I have. I'm glad. Because that's exactly what I was intending on. No, it's Homer. You're supposed to be Romeo. Rock and Roller. Oh, Rubidium. It's too soon, man. I would have loved to use Rubidium a lot longer than I did. But never mind. It is what it is. Right, so this thing might not die in one hit because of Sturdy. We're going to Wake Up Slap anyway. It's just like slapping things. And it's blasting some rocks. Oh yeah, Tin, this is fine. Tin, your muscles are so bulging, it's kind of weird. Let's use Chip Away, because why not? Boom! And Tin, you're going to hit so hard. Take that! Well, it was Sturdy, not anymore. Pokemon for Sturdy ability cannot be knocked out of one hit. Yeah, I noticed that. I had my own Rock and Roller. Oh man, I hope I can run from... What the heck? Okay. I really hope I can run away, Tin. Okay, we can. This seems like a good time to put up a Repel. That would have been a crazy thing to catch. Holy moly. Now, where are my Super Repels? There we go. Okay. We're safe from any weird and wonderful encounters. There are more trainers, though. Such as you. Oh, and it's double grass. Okay, I'm brave and bold. Let's get right to the battle. Oh, you're gonna regret this, buddy. Or at least I hope so. Kater, is that how you say his name? Well, it is now. And a Timpole. It's Titanium's little brother. Alright, Tin. Slap this thing. Yeah! Oh man. I love this attack, and it's not even that good, to be honest. You can get better attacks. Another Timpole. Well, worked so well the first time. I feel like we got to get revenge on this species as a whole after Polonium. Hopefully Titanium can redeem some street cred for the evolutionary line. The third Timpole here. This guy really likes Timpoles. Don't really have much of a strategy to go, but then no one is gonna ever be able to stop Tin at this rate. Holy moly. Let's jump in. I'm noticing I'm not getting many items, but I mean, I've got that Rock Smash TM. Alright, it's Double Grass. Hopefully with items here, or maybe not. There is some down here. A Super Potion, okay, I'll take it. And another item just kind of sitting here, An Antidote. Excellent. Hey there. Such jolly music. These are special Pokemon I just caught. Well, as long as they're not free Timpole, we're doing alright. It's a Venipede. Huh. Alright. Well, Wake Up Slap's not actually going to be super effective, so I guess Chip Away is the best thing to be doing. Blown. Excellent. Oh man, Tin, you're just going crazy. And a Lillipup. Okay, you can slap this thing. All day. Like this. Nice. Give me the items, man. I want berries. I want all the things. I don't know if there's another TM here or if it was just Rock Smash. But we're going to explore anyway. Oh, there's a black belt, huh? We should get like a... Oh man, there's 2 black belts. Alright, we'll start with you, because you're twirling around like a crazy person. No, you sound like a psychic. I test the challenge rock with my fist every day. It's important to make steady progress, little by little. I mean, you're probably a black belt, but you definitely sounded like a psychic. Battle Girl Lee. My Timber. Well, I know all about Timber. Well, actually, I don't. I've not barely really used you, Tim, until today. This thing has Bite, but I am not worried about that at all, because this thing is just gonna perish immediately. You jumped in. Might be worth switching Pokemon here. I think it might be worth switching to Dubnium. We can definitely deal with fighting types. And we're gonna swap the items around again. So you, my friend, are getting the Eviolite. And then this Mystic Water is coming off you. Man, I miss just being able to move items instead of having to take them off. I don't remember when that changed. I don't know if that's a White 2 thing even. Okay, this guy really likes to walk in a straight line. I trained and trained like a madman. My Pokemon trained me even more, so much so that I was scared to fight you. Hence the whole thing I had going on just there. Kentaro! And a Timber! I mean, now that I think about it, this thing might know Rock Throw. But we're going to Vibrate anyway, in the hopes that we'll do enough. But we don't, and it went for Focus Energy, so we're fine. But I kind of have to think about that. I didn't really consider that option. But Dubnium's got this. Nicely done. Have I ever used like a Ducklet or a Swanna before? I feel like I never have. I used a... In fact, did I? Yeah, I used a... I think I used a Darumaka before. Not in a Nuzlocke challenge though, so... There's a whole lot of new territory happening here. Alright, well, we took down everyone here, and we didn't really get much out of it, in fairness. I'm sure we don't need a repel here. Okay, well that was totally set up for me to actually encounter something, but I guess not. Alright, so... It's now time to explore this forest. There were a few trainers we did not beat here, so we're going to be doing that. Now we can set the repel up. But it's kind of weird since I've been like training here this whole time and I've just been avoiding this fine young fellow. We're going to put the we're going to put the repel up. And we're going to see what the deal is. How's it going, my fine-hatted friend? I patrol Pinwheel Forest every day. Battle here is a piece of cake. Yeah, I had noticed that. Although your definition of patrol may be different from mine, good sir. Oh boy! This could be bad. I mean, I'm hoping, Dubnium, that you can take at least one hit. Or we could Feather Dance. That'll work. Oh man. I wonder how much damage this thing's gonna do, Dubnium. Okay, let's go for Takedown. That's pretty bad. Who has the best defense here? 37 and 33, although you have the Eviolite. Huh. I'm a little concerned here. I mean, Dubnium, we may as well get a hit off on you anyway. We'll see how much it does. And if it does a lot, we'll keep you in. Okay, that's fine. The Feather Dance. Who knew that feathers would be so impactful? Good job, Dubnium. Whew, okay, that's kind of scary. Note to self. There are Herdia in this place. A ranger always has one of these. I'll give it to you. Oh, right. That's actually very cool, thanks. Alright, good job, Dubnium. That could have been weird. Herdia are pretty dangerous. Do we have... We have some water. We've pestered that nurse enough, so we'll switch out. I'm kind of expecting grass types here, so maybe we should use the Symposium. Sounds like a plan. Okay. I mean, this is supposed to be the test for these guys, right? Hey there. That Pokemon's strong points, you'll see them if you fight. Well, I don't really have much of a choice here, so we're going to see him anyway. Nicholas. Venipede. The bug types. This will do. Alright, Dysprosium, what have you got, buddy? I'll tell you what you have. You have a Fire Punch. Though Venipede has a Protect. Less good. Let's try that again, Dysprosium. What? Double Protect? Get that out of here. You're not even trying. Okay, that's just pushing it too far, buddy. Clearly this Venipede just did not want to be in battle. Ooh, that's not great. I kind of figured it could have Poison Point, but I wasn't sure. Should have kept Facade on you. The Timber. Well, switching seems like the best thing to do right now. Ooh, but this could be bad. Because again, this thing could know Rock Throw, but we're just going to go for it. And it's going for Bide. So I'm hoping this does a decent amount, Dubnium. Oh, wow. Okay. Excellent. Awesome. Your Pokemon did not have many strong points. The worst thing that team did was inflict poison from me hitting it. Not exactly fantastic. Alright, man, this place should not be underestimated. Although, I'm obviously not having many problems, but it could quite easily be a problem. We'll keep these guys up in front. I don't think anything was down here, but we're going to look anyway. Nope. Alright, well, let us continue. I don't think there are too many trainers, to be honest, down here. There's definitely the chance that some may pop up from here. Like you! But we already faced you, so that's fine. How about you? In fact, there might be the only trainers left. Hello! Come on, let's take a deep breath. Alright, that seems like the last thing that I would be expected to do after being suddenly ambushed. Irene! Oh, this is not the Pokemon to be facing a Panpour. Man! Where are my grass types at? Let's get out of here, Dysprosium. And switch into Dubnium. Bloop! Now that is a fitting Pokeball. Water Sport, huh? Alright. Well, I don't know if you're gonna deal with that, Dubnium. Fire's power being weakened. Ooh. A bit less than I thought it was going to. But then Dubnium, I think, was supposed to be... I mean, you're kind of a mixed attack at the moment. And you're just getting a slight dousing from that Panpour there. Alright, so with this far into the episode, I've not had a massive coughing fit, so this is going well. Alright, good stuff, guys. Well, a sigh and this lovely gift for you. Ooh, thank you. I'll accept these berries. Berries are surprisingly hard to come by in this world. I don't know why. They don't just package them. Alright, so, I mean, obviously your attack is really good. Your attack is still higher, even though it's the lowered one. Huh. My phone just vibrated again. Alright, I think we could keep using these guys. I guess the problem is, I don't really have many... No, I must have some aurum berries kicking around. I think we're at a point where maybe we don't need so many aurum berries. They're good to have as if you have no other item. But I don't know how much more value we'll get from them. Hi. Nothing. Hi. 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 I think one of those definitely was a trainer. Well, we don't need to go there. I think that's everything here. Alright, well with that in mind, I guess we're going to go to... Oh no, we're not going to go there just yet. I haven't spoken to you. If I apply what I just learned to the battle, I think I can win. If you say so. Alright there, Millie. A P-Dove. Shouldn't be a problem for Dysprosium, but we will see. Let's Fire Punch. Don't quick dang me. Oh, I was going to say, there's no way that should have done that much damage. There's every way that much damage should have been done by you, Dysprosium. The Purloin. Man, this episode just taking me on so many feels. You can't have a P-Dove and a Purloin. Oh, Phosphorus. I think of all my deaths. I mean, obviously, all of them are sad, but I really wanted to carry a Liepard far into the game. And to just be knocked out by a crit, as always seems to happen in this game. Just bad times, man. I don't think I've actually talked to any of these other fellows. Have you heard of... how do you even say that word? The reason that forests make you feel good is phytonsides. Yes, that's clearly how you say it. I think I've used these guys enough for now. We're going to try Titanium out, actually. Just because... the other guys, I think, I've seen a decent amount of action. Except for these two. I think these two have been for a lot. They need a break. Need a break from things, man. Let's stick Mystic Water on you. And Eviolite, Tin. When everyone's evolved, you obviously... I can't evolve you into a Conkeldurr because I have no capability of trading. So you might have to the Eviolite a lot more. How's it going? I run every day. My goal is to be the marathon champion of the Unova region. Alright, well, everyone's got to start somewhere, even if it is running across the same bridge repeatedly. Now, I have always wondered if this hiker faces you, but we'll find out. The trees cut on this forest road are sent from Driftville City to the world. Oh, right, well, you don't. So I've wasted my time trying to avoid you for no real reason. Alright, I guess we're going to go to Castelia City. I mean, it is just across this bridge, so I guess I don't need to cut. We can enjoy this fantastic music once again. Yeah. I cannot wait till I get Fly. I just found out, I didn't really realise this, and I probably could have deduced this, but I didn't realise that you didn't need badges to use certain HMs in this game. Which is quite a cool thing. I did not know that. And I wonder when you get Surf. Surf would be a cool move to have right about now. I don't know that you would get it until at least after the next gym. We'll find out, I guess. So there's a few skyscrapers that I may or may not have to face trainers in. I think on all the top floors I didn't really talk to anyone. So we're going to go... There might be like 3 or so with trainers to fight. And I think some of them may give TMs too, so it's worth exploring that. So I don't really know how this is going to work. I'm going to just try and go in. I'm still not going in that building, by the way. I'm just going to go in here, and we're going to try head to the top of each area. If it's somewhere I've explored before, I don't know, I might just cut that segment out. I don't really know how this is going to work. We're going to try here first, to the 2nd floor. I guess maybe there aren't trainers here. Yeah, this is like Team Plasma's base, I think, so no dice to be had. No dice at all. Speaking of dice, I don't know if you guys, for those that have watched my Platinum Nuzlocke challenge from last year, which is pretty crazy, so I remember just doing it, pretty much, it seems. I used to use dice rolling a lot. to determine what I said. And I don't know where those dice went. It's been bugging me out. There's important dice, man. Especially since I started doing some role-playing. Well, I mean, I haven't actually started yet, but it has been a consideration. Me and my mate are going to get some role-playing going. I don't know if it's something you guys are particularly into. I feel like making characters is the best bit for sure. So I made some... I don't know. Well, I mean, we haven't started any campaigns yet. But I feel like I always fit into the same stereotype or into the same sort of archetype of characters. Like, I always seem to end up as some sort of priest or maybe a ranger or something. And I feel like role-playing should be about kind of escaping your previous roles and doing something that's new and working with that. Anyway, these guys may or may not face you. We'll find out. Check places you're curious about. Oh, I do that. Don't worry. You may find hidden items there. If you use a town map item, you may find a new basin to explore. People in the past said wise things. A child who sleeps well, grows well. I wouldn't know, because I don't use that advice. Yes, if a Pokemon uses the move Rest, the Pokemon will fall asleep and recover. I already taught the move to my Pokemon, so I'll give this to you. Oh, right. We've learned how to rest. Because apparently that's something you need to teach. That's not bad, though. Do I have any Chesto berries? I do. I have 5. Speaking of berries, there was that one guy, and we just went in this room, right? There was that gallery, and there's that one clown that gives you an extra berry if you bring him a certain type. Did we, like, just go in there? Anyway, I mean, it's not that urgent, but it's good to know that guy's there. If I do need specific berries, that is something to keep in mind. So what is up here? On 22F? There are some people. Let's interrogate them. I am the sound designer. I've put a lot of wonderful mechanisms to change this game's music. How many of them have you noticed? Oh, don't worry. I have spared no expense in pointing these things out. I'm Snorlax. No, I'm the planner. I don't mean to butt in, but the leftovers item is important, isn't it? Speaking of which, where do you get that from? I don't know. A tip for getting strong in Pokemon battles. Let me see, I guess the most important thing is over-leveling. If you become very strong, come back and... No, let's not do that. I am the graphic designer. I'm devoting all my energy to every single dot. I should put one dot here as if I'm making this part hollow. Yeah, right? Beware of spoilers! What I'm working on is the end of the game. Oh man, are you telling me that this world is generating as it's happening? This is like very fourth wall breaking. Hi there, I am the game director. Oh, you're working on your Pokemon, am I? I didn't realize this. If you fill up a lot, please let me see. I want to take all the credit, yes. So those guys weren't trainers at all. Seems like those guys were just making the game. Somehow. I don't know any other game that happens in where you can just encounter the designers of the game. Seems kind of weird. Alright, so there's actually not many places to go, but there are 1 or 2 more skyscrapers up here. One of them had this party in, but I think the other one, because I'm sure there's a building we have to fight a janitor or something. We'll find out once I actually enter the building. Okay, well this wasn't Party Central. Party Central had a bouncer. Unless he, like, went home or something. I think it's this one. Maybe? Well, I guess we'll find out. It's a scientist. I secretly invented a special machine, man. Only people who know the secret password can use it. Oh, I have no idea what this guy is even for. Feelings. Danger! Oh, okay, I can put another one. Danger! Ah! Unfortunately, it seems you don't remember the password, but you're probably acting appropriately to what one of these people should be saying. My name is Mr. Locke. I'm a magical clown who can open anything. Your name is Poton. I see you again, I'm sure. Okay, that's not weird at all. I should be saying danger to you. What the heck? Let's get swiftly out of here. I don't know what those guys are for at all. I actually have no idea. That's really weird. Alright, let's go in here now. I know one of these buildings is Party Central. Yeah, this is Party Central. Although, there was one guy I missed. It was a Dancy guy. We're going to speak to Dancy guy. And and see if he had anything of value. Which he probably doesn't, let's be real. But we will know once we speak to him. And then we'll try the other building. So it's this guy. Okay. Well, from what he was saying, seems as though he was going to give me a move, and then he didn't. What a tease. Alright, one more building. Then we're done with this place. Now, places I have left to go, I can still do the Relic Castle, and I can still fight guys in the stadiums. Don't really know if I want to do that. Depends on how much we gain from the Desert Resort and the Relic Castle. We'll find out, I guess. See, here I thought that you had to fight like a janitor and stuff. Am I thinking this is black too, or did I just completely miss the building? Yeah, you were talking about badges and all that jazz. I don't know, maybe I missed things. It's entirely possible. Well, I mean, if I have missed something hilariously obvious, let me know. Also, let me know if it's even worth going there, because it might not be at all. Okay, you know what? There was one more thing I needed to do. We're gonna have to visit the resting place of an old friend, because we didn't actually end up finishing exploring this route because of the tragedy that befell poor Rubidium. Not Rubidium. Polonium. But hopefully, we're at least able to see more. You horrible woman! There was an item here with a hyper potion, which is I'll take hype. Actually, do I even have any? That's a pretty decent item to get around here. Oh, my game just freaked out there. Hey there. That piano, though. My way of life is dynamic. It sure is. Alright, Gus. We're a rock and roller. Hopefully, there's no confusion to be had here. It's time to muddy water, I guess? Boom! And of course the sturdy. I don't know why my game is freaking out like this. Alright, I guess we'll return titanium? Which of course misses. See how much this does? Oh, that's a crit. Of course it's a crit. I'm sick of crits. I don't want to see any more of them. I mean, this is kind of worrying. Could you stop? Alright, we will hit eventually. It happened, okay. Very good. Alright, we might want to switch out now, because tin can do a decent amount too. Is the sand even in play here? I haven't seen it come up. But titanium would have been resistant to the sand anyway. So we're just gonna wake up slap this thing. And do a crazy good amount of damage. Don't know how I feel about that though. Oh, apparently I feel fine. Tis but a scratch. Okay, so there is a sandstorm. Let's chip away, tin. Gotta be very aware of this sand. I definitely used the right pair for this. Holy smokes. Alright, I'm kind of worried about sand. Oh, well, it's a timber anyway. No, I'll keep you in tin. Because you can definitely hit all the time. And you have the EV light up, so it should be fine. I'm gonna slap this thing. Slap it up a storm. Oh yeah, not a problem. Tin has no reservation taking down your own kind. Alright, so that went pretty well. I don't know what my game is doing. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, hopefully my game stops being weird now. I don't know what the deal is there. I don't know if it's like an update happening. Unless I can have a trainer. I'm kind of wary about what's going on here. I want to heal you guys. That might be something to consider. So, that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to, I don't know, super potion. We'll heal you that way. And I need more healing items, clearly. We got a bunch of lemonade, so that's okay. We can... not Petraberry. We can definitely Oranberry Tin. Will that free HP matter? I kind of hope not. Hi there. He's walking on sand. I'm a macho worker. I'll bring down my muscles. You do that. Actually, no, please don't. Please don't do that. You have one Pokemon. This is a Timber. Alright, Titanium. This is gonna seem kind of weird. Taking down one of your fellow comrades' kind. But I mean, if they have no reservations of it, then you should be fine. Ooh, okay. I was kind of skeptical about that, and you missed anyway. Maybe I should just not attack it. That sounds like a grand idea. We're gonna Aqua Ring. A move I rarely seem to use, but maybe it'll be useful in this playthrough. Alright, and now we'll Muddy Water it. Ah, yeah. This strat's... I suppose in a desert, it might be a bit muddy. I know mud is not sand, so that's probably not scientifically how it works. I dismissed you as just a kid, not at all. You're quite a trainer. Why, thank you. And for that, I get TM Torment. It's okay. Right, let's get out of here. I think that is where this episode is going to end. Because I don't know what's going on in my game. It's kind of freaking out, but that's all I wanted to do anyway, because Relic Castle is quite a ginormous place. I'm just happy we did an episode where nothing died. That's the most important thing. We're going to do Relic Castle alongside the Desert Resort. Face some trainers in there, and then we can continue. My game does not enjoy me at the moment, so it's probably just as well. Maybe it's this route, who knows. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. So, until next time, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Toodles.